Hi again, everybody, and welcome into the Week 5 edition of Peacocks on the Prowl. I'm Zach Carlyle here with you, and today we're talking Peacock football, and for that we're joined by redshirt senior linebacker Zach Gardner. Zach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Let's start with the season. You guys are 1-3 on the year. You're done with the North opponents. What were some of the things you guys were able to take away from the first 4 weeks of the season?
Right. Well, I mean, obviously we had games that didn't go as we planned, and we had some pretty close ball games. But the one thing that I kind of took away from those games the most is, even though we lost some close ones and stuff, the team, nobody was ever giving up. Everybody was, coming back the next week, wanted to get better, making sure we did what it took to, try to turn things around. So.
3 of the top 4 tacklers on this team are from the linebacking core. What's it been like for you to play with some of those guys in the linebackers?
It's been nice. We've been able to keep guys rotating and being able to know that everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody knows their job and that they're going to do it successfully. But most of the credit has to go to the defensive linemen. For us to get tackles, they're the ones that do all the dirty work and kind of clean things up for us so that we can just go run around and do what we do. So.
You've had an interesting journey to become a starting linebacker. You've dealt with some injuries, been behind some all-conference guys. But what's the feeling like for you knowing that you're kind of the leader of that linebacking core?
Yeah, like you mentioned, I've had some guys before me that have kind of paved the way and, gave me a good example to follow. And, once you get to the time where it's your time, it's you base it off of the examples before you and what they did and, how they were successful that helps you be the leader of the team and whatnot. So,
what are some of the biggest improvements the defense has made so far this year?
I think just fundamentally, what we do, we're more sound than we were at the beginning of the year. Everybody's kind of getting on the same page, from the front to the back, making sure that everybody's, on the same page and doing the right thing, getting the job done. And I think every week we've improved on that. So we hope to continue to improve on that and be a great defense.
You guys are a little bit of a different defense from this year to last year. And what have you seen from some of the new guys that have stepped into the roles this year?
It's kind of the whole thing is just, next man up. Somebody goes down or, you lose somebody out of position. We should have enough depth to where, somebody goes down or something, we can put another guy in and things shouldn't change on defense. We should be able to do the same sort of things, still fly around, make plays. And, everybody kind of trusts whoever comes in that they're going to do the job. So it's kind of next man up and then trusting that guy to do what he's supposed to do. So.
You guys head up to Minnesota this weekend, take on Southwest Minnesota State. In order to be successful against the Mustangs, you guys have to do what?
I think it, all goes back to playing sound defense. We get in trouble when, we're not where we're supposed to be or, just little things like that. So if we, at least on the defense side of the ball, play a nice, sound, fundamental game, I think we're going to get the results that we want to. So.
Well, Zach, best of luck this weekend, and thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
Zach Gardner with us as Peacock football gets ready to take on Southwest Minnesota State this weekend. Well, that's it for us. I'm Zach Carlyle. We'll see you next week on Peacocks on the Prowl.